Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul. With me is Chef Alex.
Hello.
Before we begin, we have something very special to say. Happy birthday, Annabelle. I heard it is your big, I want to say 8th. I don't remember exactly. Your grandmother's been busy with you all day, with you and Chef Josh. I hope Chef Annabelle had a really happy birthday today. You're really special to your grandmother, so you're special to us. Happy birthday. So before we begin, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. And today we're going to be doing a special video. This is something from my culture, Atlantic Canada, and that's a hot hamburger sandwich. Before we go any further, because Alex got tricked into this without thinking about it, it's not technically a sandwich and it's not a hamburger. It's a little different, but you'll see. So first off, we need to make some gravy. So I've got a pot in here, and I put in some oil because we're going to put in half a cup of butter. And the reason why I'm putting butter in here is because we're making a roux, and we want oil in here because oil is basically going to stop it from burning. Because we don't want to take all this effort to make this roux here, and then all of a sudden the butter burns. That's no good. Now, when we get to the stock, and that's coming up, we want to make sure that we're picking the stock that has the least amount of sodium. So when you go to the aisle and you start looking for what stock you want, you do want beef. But you want to pick the beef with the less sodium. It's very important, and because because you can buy this stuff and it's extremely salty. So we're going to start melting this down here. And the reason we're making we're doing this with the flour is I want this to be somewhat thick.
The flour will thicken it up.
Yes, very much so. We don't want it to be too desperately thick, but I do like a little bit of thickness to my gravy. Having a little bit of thickness will be really good. And as this comes in here, I'm just going to start putting a little bit of flour. It's starting to melt down quite good. So if you have a half a cup of butter, then you have a half a cup of flour. And you want to make sure that you're mixing this in here. Get rid of all the extra flour into the mixture. Now, if you want to make this a little bit less much sodium, just instead of adding all the broth, use a little bit of water with it. Garbage. And now what you want to do here, and this part's really, really important.
You want to keep stirring.
You want to keep stirring this because you want to incorporate this roux right into your gravy.
You want to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom and that it doesn't burn.
Yeah, because burning is really bad. Now I've got one onion that I put through the food processor. I'm going to put this in here because I do want to have some flavor to this. It's almost going to be like a soup rather than just a gravy. I got half a package of mushrooms put through the food processor. I'm not going to spice this up a whole lot because I really don't need to. And we're just going to continuously stir this here. Then I've got some garlic powder.
Not garlic salt.
And there's a big difference, guys. And surprise, surprise.
Could you use a minced garlic, or does garlic powder work the best for this?
I think powder would be best for this. I'm using a whole lot of ground black pepper. You can tell that I really like this stuff. So we're just, and yes, if you're making this for gravy for something like your mashed potatoes, which you can do and it'll be perfectly fine. What you want to keep in mind here, guys, is don't put all the onion and garlic or onion and mushrooms that I did. I don't think it's really necessary. But where this is going to be going right on to hot hamburger sandwiches, I kind of want that extra flavor. I want that extra there. So there is a reason for this. So we're gonna let this sit here, and I'll probably say let this simmer for about 10 minutes and come back and stir it every now and again. But now that I got everything mixed in here, and I'm pretty sure I got everything all incorporated, so we're gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes, and then we'll be back and I'll show you exactly what we have here. Just go grab my pepper. I think it's this one. If not, it's gotta be the other one. Nope, it's that one. So we're gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes and we'll be back. Just in the meantime, please hit that like, share, subscribe. It means a lot to us. Welcome back. So here we go. We're almost done here. It's starting to thicken up pretty good, and like all good homemade home cook chefs, taste your cooking. Take a thing in there and just test it out, and it's going to thicken up more as it cools down. Oh yeah, perfect. You could add salt to this, even if you have no salt. I'm going to say no, you don't, because you already put enough salt into this with the roux that you're making with your oh crap, I can't think of the name of it.
Flour?
No, not the flour. The liquid. The stock.
Yeah.
The stock you already put in here already had enough. So I'm going to take this right off the heat here, turn the heat off, and this can just sit here in peace for however long we're going to need it. I'm going to cover it, and this is going to taste amazing.
And you don't need any spices, right?
Oh, we used pepper, and again, we used garlic powder.
But other than that, you don't need anything else.
Don't need anything else. If you want, you can certainly go to your chest of matchable spices, and you can spice that right up if you want. However, this is an Atlantic Canadian dish. We're not used to spice. We're not. Maybe today's generation, this is something that we do a lot today, but traditionally, we're not spicy people at all. We like things to be a little bit more bland, which kind of sucks. But I'm making this with a little bit of a twist. I've got some onion, I've got some mushroom in there. We have two spices, pepper and onion or garlic powder. That will help a little bit. The better quality ingredients you have, the better it's going to be, and we'll make this taste good. And by all means, if you're somebody who doesn't really enjoy having, they want more spice, go by all means. Terre Haute for you, buddy. You can put a little bit of serrano, some chilies in there. Just put them through a food processor, have them blend it right up and stick it right in there. Or if you don't want to do that, just dump some hot sauce. You can. Hell, without telling Amy, I could actually put some wasabi sauce in.
You could.
I definitely could. So we'll see what Amy gets in a few minutes. We'll be back. Welcome back. So Amy's finally awake.
Hi.
And we got Alex still here, still awake. So our gravy looks like it is killer right now, and it is thickened up pretty darn good. I am excited. Amy, look at this.
That looks good.
All right, so now what I'm doing is we're gonna have some French fries. So I'm putting them in the air fryer. Why? Well, they just make better fries, and I don't feel like turning the oven on. So I've got my pan, I've got a little bit of oil in here, and now I'm going to try to find the hamburger, which turned out to be pretty easy. So normally you'd make hamburger out of this, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to choose to do something a little bit more different today. Why? Because Amy's here, she's Dutch. We all know the Dutch girls are different, really different. So what we're going to do is we're going to fry it, but we're going to break it down so that that's loose hamburger. So by the time we put it onto our bread, it's going to look a little different. And we're going to serve this with salad. I'm excited. Amy, are you excited?
Yeah.
Oh, so do you.
Very excited.
I find today, more and more, you walk into a restaurant, you say, hey, do you make a hot Hamburger sandwich? They give you a third eye. What the heck are you talking about? What's that? I watched a video the other day, a couple from Newfoundland were walking around in Toronto looking for it, and nobody even knew what the hell it was. It's like, how do you not know what this is? This is a staple, or was a staple food for us. It really was.
But most people nowadays don't know what it is.
Yeah, which is our current set. So I'm bringing this back here, baby, and it's going to be great. So to keep this a little bit more traditional, I'm not even going to add a whole lot of spice. I'm going to add 2. That's it. 2 spices, guys.
There is a place in Halifax, actually on Goshen Street, that still serves this meal.
Really?
Yeah, it's have you heard of the Narrows Public House?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still serve this.
Wow, I'm not even joking. More and more people. Amy, did you know what this was?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
When I first ordered it at a restaurant, I didn't know what it was. I was actually a little bit disappointed because I was expecting it to be like a regular sandwich, but I actually really enjoyed it. Wasn't what I was expecting, but I ended up really liking it.
So we're just going to add a little bit of pepper to it and some garlic powder. Again, powder, not salt. So as this cooks, it's not going to take very long to cook. It's actually going to be really simple and fast. But what you want to do as this cooks down, you're going to break it down and you're going to, so it's very, very loose. So when you put it on the bread, it's going to be a little bit of a mess.
Kind of like a sloppy Joe, but different than a sloppy Joe.
Yeah, very much different than a sloppy Joe.
Similar idea, but they're very different kinds of meals.
Yeah, very different. All right. And I forgot there's one thing that we really, really desperately need on this. And watch me have to eat my words and we're out of it. I doubt it, but... Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, we are out.
Are we?
I have
Okay.
some. I have some.
Well, we're in the middle of cooking, so it's too late.
Okay.
But that's on our wish list for next time we go shopping. Not a big deal. If you have a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, just add that on here. Now, if you're making a sloppy Joe, you'd use the worst cut of beef you have. Sloppy Joes generally are sloppy as heck.
You don't want a good quality. Well, you don't want it to be bad, but you want a cheap cut of meat for your sloppy Joes.
Yeah, and then you're gonna want some tomato sauce
Yeah.
for it. We're not doing tomato sauce. But this is a really good thing here. It's going to taste really good, and this is all about my prerogative. And this will be great. And it's going to be totally great. And this is the truth. We're going to make cooking. We're going to make cooking great again.
The difference between this and a sloppy Joe is that you want a better quality of beef. There's no tomato sauce, but there's gravy. And it's a open face sandwich.
Yep. Now, you can serve it with 2 pieces of bread. I'm only going to do 1. Why? Because it's carbs.
More bread equals more carbs equals more sugar.
Yep, so we're not going to do that. And see how easy this breaks down here?
Yeah.
And this really doesn't take that long to cook. It really doesn't. And my lovely wife has had this before. She likes it.
Yeah.
Alex has only had it once and
Twice, actually.
twice. Okay, twice.
It was a lot better the second time I had it because I knew what I was expecting.
If you ever see a hot hamburger sandwich on your menu and you see it, it's worth getting. It is really good. Now, more often than not, what people are going to do is they're going to make this. They're going to make an actual hamburger, and that's what they serve it with. And you can do that. That's another big difference to what a lot of people do. That's not my thing. I prefer it this way.
I think it's better this way. Not the other way.
And our cats are going a little crazy. Amy works nights, so she's been in bed all day, and our cats have pretty much missed her.
That's almost done.
Yeah, so a little bit of pink, and that's not
Yeah.
deal. It's going. It's going. It's going to be going. Now, when you serve this, we're obviously going to strain a lot of the grease out because we don't need the grease. How's this look, Amy?
Good.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
This is done, so I'm going to take this off the burner and we're going to be back. I got to wait for our fries to finish first. We're going to do our bread, and then I'm going to put this back on the burner to heat that back up for a few minutes. Won't take very long, and then we'll be ready to plate. So when the fries are done and we're ready to plate up, we'll be back. Welcome back. So before we go any further, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Please go to www.poulskitchen.com, P-O-U-L-S kitchen.com. Annabelle, happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful day. I know you're young, but we love your grandmother and she thinks the world of you. I wish we'd be there and bring you a gift. So, we got some bread. Now, Amy's going to be taking hers to work. Alex, I don't know if you're eating now or if you're going to bring it home with you. Because I know he wants to see his cats because they're
I could probably eat here.
Okay.
I don't think it'll take me very long to eat it.
I see pink.
What should you think? Ow! So if you have any pink, and I don't really see it myself, but Amy sees color better than I do.
That looks good.
Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to put hamburger on here, and I'm using one with this on there just so that I can at least drain the meat off. I'll let Amy make her own because she's going to have to put it in Tupperware anyways, because this is breakfast time for Amy, so she's not going to eat it.
No, not yet.
So we can put wasabi sauce in hers. And
No.
I'm going to turn this off the heat now because we don't need it.
Oh,
Silly Amy, I thought of that. So we've got some gravy on here. And we're going to have some fries. And I'm going to make one more.
And I can eat mine.
And don't forget the scorpion death pepper sauce on Amy's.
No,
No.
Probably not. Can't forget that. Now, with this, you can serve this with some ketchup. That is a totally normal thing. See, this is great. I mean, it's absolutely
It
wonderful.
looks really good.
It's
That does look really
absolutely
good.
wonderful. Best darn burger, hot burger sandwich you're gonna have.
That's
That's the
hamburger.
truth. Hamburger. And if you don't like this, we're gonna tear the heck out of whatever it is that you call that thing. But let's make cooking great again. And this is the best hot hamburger sandwich you're gonna have. Until next time, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Send some love to Amy. If you don't like this video, she's gonna beat me.
No.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.